All right, we are live. Look at all you awesome people out there, and we have the beautiful Miss Highboy. My life is so much better with awesome Miss Highboy. She's the best woman in the world, period. She is my rock in so many ways. All right, we're going to have a giveaway, but I'm going to keep your minds going for, about 20 minutes. Let everyone log on. It's going to be a great giveaway. Don't post any numbers. No, I'll tell you when to post numbers because you might not have to post any numbers because I will explain how it's going to go. Hey, RF Keller 1, what's up, brother? Tony C, Alaska 1, Andy, Uncle Milty, Marty Mac 63, Andy 79Z28 officially was the first person on. He was on 45 minutes early, and he was counting down. It's so good to have everybody. I hope your Labor Day weekend is great, and so we're going to be giving away a packed chronograph today, and so someone is going to make a big score. And I have a rather interesting way of rolling the dice. I think when you guys see how I'm going to roll the dice, you're going to say, that's the way to do it. So, all right, as everyone comes on, I'll just be calling your names randomly today. And I thought in Critter 9A, it was hiding from Biden. Well, you don't have to hide from Biden because he'll just leave you behind and you'll be by yourself. So you don't have to hide. He leaves. It's all automatic. And anyway, we won't go there. So I have I have something I want to read to you guys. Bob BB 2A, Drew Bradley in the house. How you doing there, Bob? How you doing, Drew? I have a really interesting little thing I'm going to read, and this is from Reloaders Digest of 1964. No, I didn't pay $15 for this. I haunt bookstores, and sometimes we'll pay as much as $5. Hopefully, I can get them for under $3. That's always the goal. Bobby Barlow, Miguel Sakaras, Chris Field. So I'm going to read something, and I think this is really interesting because we're going back to 1964. And, the great year for the Mustang, right? So this is notes from the Handloader's Bench by Dean A. Grinnell. He was one of the writers for Reloaders Digest. And I'm just going to read something to you because it kind of lets you realize that what we see today is not new. Okay. We got Stacks, Mike Hunter in the house. Good to have you guys. Okay, I'm going to read this. Let your mind wander on this. Was your hand loading bench carefully planned for efficiency and ease of operation, or did it just grow like Topsy? Right? Did you plan all your bench out, or did it just grow? I mean, even if you planned a good portion of your bench, did it start growing after that? We got Michael Swarm, short draw whitetail. Good to see you guys. Keep stacking on there. A lot of hand loaders buy a press, bring it home, and look around for a solid place to fasten it down with C-clamps. Drop in years later, and you're apt to find it's still clamped to the same spot, but in the meantime, they've added scales, powder measures, melting pots, other presses, bullets, mold, lube sizers, spare dies, and a few more hundredweight of implementia so dear to the heart of the hole filler. All of this too often may be found strewn in the untidy heap over, under, around, and through a tangled mass of guns, targets, hand loads, lead pipe, cans of powder, plus other assorted debris. Does that sound like any of you? Like you know, you started out with like just a single stage press or a progressive, and you know, 5 years later, all of a sudden you just got a pile of mess on your bench. It's almost like you got to take everything off and rebuild your bench and redesign it. It's not changed, has it? Drew Bradley, I have an addiction to stalking every Salvation Army store, secondhand stores in my city, hunting for great books, and have found some amazing books that oftentimes couldn't afford otherwise. Yeah, you're pretty smart. My wife and I, she's really patient. She'll let me go into stores looking for books, you know, and sometimes I find some good ones. $900 manuals for $2. That's exactly right. Ryan Weisheit, Philip Stupin. Good to have you guys. Let us observe such an operator brewing up a batch of rifle cartridges. He scans the press and notes that it is set up for 38 specials. He unscrews the dies and removes the shell holder and priming arm, tossing them to a relatively uncluttered corner of the bench. Do you just toss your dies aside? Next step is to search for the 30-06 dies. These are located within 20 minutes. It takes 20 minutes to find those dies. But the depriming pin and neck expander assembly are missing. Oh boy, do you guys ever pull the expander die and the decap pin out of your resized die, then you go to find it and you can't find it? Sound familiar, right? Andy's probably laughing right now. I know he's laughing. Our hero, we'll call him Casey Spent Primer, remembers that he loaned it to one of the boys at the club who had broken his own while decapping some GI cases. A phone call and a trip across town returns the missing part with no more than an hour and a half elapsed since the first decision to load up some shells. Within another half hour, the shell holder and priming arm are run to earth, and Casey is ready to begin to comment. Another half hour, he finally gets his resized die set up. Does that ever sound familiar to you guys? FK Reller 1, I've broken them before but never lost one so far. Info Brother says, I collect presses in inline fab. Hi, Miss Highboy. Andy says, never lost a expander ball and decap pin. Any recommendations for new to intermediate reloaders? Yes, follow my channel. In about a week and a half, I'll have a new video coming out for 9mm. Loading the Summit City bullet. So follow along. It's going to probably be maybe a 2-hour plus video, very basic but very thorough for the basic reloader. So you're in the right place, crew. The other thing, go here. Let me give you this, Drew. There you go, buddy. And he says, only lost one toll in my life. Lent to someone and forgot who I lent it to. So lesson learned, do not loan your stuff out. It's hard to loan stuff out. When I was a mechanic, I would loan tools. I'd make the other mechanics sign for it and write down what it was and what date they took it. Otherwise, I'd forget, right? You're welcome, Drew. Good job, Drew. Okay. Another little piece of advice I have for Drew, and for those that don't know, the Handbook of Reloading Basics by Robin Sharpless and Rick Sape. Why would you want this book? Here you go. In a minute, I'm going to show you the table of contents. Section B, reloading for bottleneck case. Chapter 5, bottleneck case resizing and trimming. Bottleneck case priming. Chapter 7, bottleneck case powder measurement and pouring of the powder. Chapter 8, bottleneck case seating and crimping. Really? Bottleneck case seating and crimping. Here comes the beautiful Miss Highboy. Oh, short draw. Not Drew, short Drew. I'm sorry, short draw. Well, my screen is all the way over there. I'm sorry about that, short draw. Anyway, so it has Section A, metallic cartridge reloading fundamentals. Section B, reloading for the bottleneck case. Section C, reloading the straight wall case. And then he gets into shot shell reloading. So here it is. That's laid out in the order of how you reload. Right there. I talk about this book in the video. If you had this book, you wouldn't have to watch my video. I'll read something to you that I read out of this book. It was off page 63. Let's say you don't know how to set a die up. Let me read this to you. This is how easy this book is. Now screw the die down until it makes complete contact with the top of the shell holder. At this point, you must back off the ram slightly, lower it a bit, and screw the die in an additional 1/8 of a turn. This creates a situation known as cam over on a traditional reloading press. So Robin's telling you how to set your resize die up for proper cam over. It's that easy. So there you go. So, short draw, right there, brother. Handbook of Reloading Basics. And there's something else I want to say. You'll hear people and they'll say, okay, you don't have to buy books. Everything you get is online. You get everything online. Now wait, let's define what we're after online before we talk about what's online. We're not after, going to social media and asking, pertinent questions and just trusting anyone. We're talking about going to like Hodgson's website. Hodgson has everything you need. See, that's where you can go. Companies, they put out published information, published data, and that's correct. But don't go to social media and ask questions thinking you're going to get the right answer, because you don't know who's typing. It could be little Billy who's in the 7th grade that thinks he knows everything. Okay? But there's a reason that you don't want to only have online information. One, I say this in the video that's going to come out in about a week. There's too many distractions. If you go online to get information, next thing you know, you get distracted and there's a rabbit trail and you're like 10 other things and you really can't focus. The other thing is, what if you don't save a certain website? You don't save that. You don't know where that was, right? Books. I have right now another book from 1963, still by my recliner. I'm breezing through. It's all still relevant, even though it's from 63. So I'm always reading, right? And so how do we learn? 3 ways. 3 ways we learn: reading, doing, and making mistakes. But you don't want a catastrophic mistake, right? So when we're reading and we're doing it, and then we make small mistakes, we learn. This book, Handbook of Reloading Basics by Robin Sharpless and Rick Sate, that's just the beginning. Don't ever stop growing your library. Reading is huge, right? So anyway, I was reading this, article to you. And it's funny how what they were going through back in the early 60s, it's no different than today. I was reading an article where, okay, I get viewers and I'll be talking to them on the phone. They'll say, yeah, I've had my press for, like 3 years and I haven't touched it. I don't know what I'm doing. I was reading this article where people back in the 60s had the same issue because we don't know where to go get the information and we don't know how to put it together. Because I don't know how you guys are. I know how most of you are, but I learn by visual. Show me. So when all I have is a book, I can read it and then I can fumble through the dies. Once I've done the die, then I get the book and I do it over and I read the book. I do it over and I read the book. That's how you get sharper, right? So there you go. And the books don't need to be plugged in. That's right. You lose internet, you've got the books. We have 25 on and we're ready for a giveaway. And so I have a really cool way of rolling the dice. It's not going to get any better than this. Okay. So you guys know that last time we did this, we had some help from a guy, and he's going to help us again. Guys, we have the great Donald Trump with us today, and you're going to love him. You will. I love him. He's going to help us out. So I am going to show you how we're going to be rolling the dice. And Donald Trump, he is going to be helping. Hang on. I'm getting it ready. Don't rush me, Andy. Andy's rushing me. I know he's rushing me. He gets a kick out of that. Are you ready to see how we're going to roll the dice? You see, I got to thinking about it. When I'm rolling the dice like this, people can say that I'm cheating. So this is how we're going to roll the dice. So dice go into the back of the Tonka, and the Tonka drops the dice. And those are the numbers that we will be running off of. Now, oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I had Donald Trump upside down. I better call Donald, let him know I'm so sorry. So that's how we'll be rolling the dice. Now, nobody enter a number. Nobody enter a number. Now, this is how this is going to work. We have a giveaway for a Pack Professional XP chronograph. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll these dice. Now, I'm going to give you guys a link so you can double check me. Those that want to help out can help out. The link I'm sharing, this is the link to all the people that posted numbers in the forum. And the thread is closed. It's a read only. After the giveaway, I'll open it back up so everyone can congratulate. But what you need to do is go to 76highboy.com, become a member, because I got another giveaway coming out tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. I got to get a hold of the guy, but I think we got a giveaway coming out tomorrow. So anyway, I know I have a giveaway. If the guy doesn't throw in for the giveaway, I've got it covered. Okay. Oh, no, I got a giveaway. I got a good giveaway. MacMan has a bore scope for tomorrow. Then the next week I have another guy, and if he doesn't give in, I have a giveaway. We have like giveaways for the next 3 weeks. So click on that link and join. And I know a guy. Annie knows a guy, and I know a guy. We have a lot of guys throwing in giveaways, okay? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll these dice now. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the forum, and it will be quiet for a moment. And I will be reading off all the numbers on the forum to see how many guys chose those numbers. For every person that chose those numbers, I'm going to write their names down. And then only those guys who are present on this giveaway, they will compete against each other and they will list their numbers in this giveaway. I hope that makes sense. So don't post any numbers. So here it goes. I'm going to roll these dice. And Donald Trump's going to make sure it's fair and square. And so first the dice go into the Tonka. And now I'm going to dump the dice. Here's our numbers. We have a 10. And yet the Hunger Games begin. That's right. We have a 10 and a 45. So now what I'm doing, I'm going to go into the forum and I'm going to see how many people, how many members selected 10 and 45. Long Live 3 picked 9 and 45. He's out. Walter Bunning, 41-38. Wet Hop. Wet Hop. I'm going to write his name down. He chose 10 and 45. That's the numbers we have. Hey, I've got an idea. I'm sorry. I just remembered something. Watch this. I'm going to share my screen. Hang on. I know how to share this screen, but it's going to take me a second. So you guys can watch. It's the only fair thing to do. Oh, look at that. Okay, bear with me. I need to pull a second screen up here. Three, two, one. I should have it. Okay. So Wet Hop, he picked 10 and 45. Big Orange 910. The Awesome Alpo 41-44. He's a longtime friend of mine. Parker Monte 44-45. Robert Norton 33-44. Uncle Milty 38-45. I like this. This is a good way to do it. Sergeant Sandman 45-45. Marty 2018 10-10. Jeremy Fitz 45. Hap Moore 44-9. Living Cincy 938. Then we have, by the way, he would have been discontinued or disqualified because I think he posted twice. Burr 6036 941. MacMahon 4110. Farmer 99. Mad Mike 4110. Info Brothers, the Awesome Info Brothers 4538. Let's see. So far, we only have Wet Hop 3845. Concrete Cutter TSS 73 is 910. Uncle Caffeine, good friend of mine, 4445. Lars 223 445 223 wasn't a number on the die. Hoghead 69 10 and 45. Hog head 69. So we have two guys, Wet Hop and Hoghead. 5 and 8 by Alaska 1. Andre D'Angelo, my buddy, 4438. Ray Beebe, 945. 1 Ton XG, nice Jeep by the way, 13.7. Go to the forum, check him out. He got a nice Jeep, built it himself. Andy 79Z28 built his Camaro. He's got 38 and 41. Dirt Digger 45, 945. Ida Logger, a good buddy, lives right by me, 4545. Jer Bear Tactical, 945. Bob Barlow, my good buddy, we just talked this week for a half hour, 1038. Mr. Bone, 1041. BWR Hunter, my longtime friend, 945. Indy Irish, 4141. Jacko Jebus, 4110. 68 Dave, 4438. W Tex Hunter, 179, 4110. Reb Tyree, close buddy, 1044. Boo, Marty Mac, 63. Okay. J-Man, 1010. B-Bogue 1, 3810. Helimek, 4438. Okay. Let me catch up to my comments. Now, I have Wet Hop, Hoghead 69, and Marty Mac 63. Wet Hop, Hoghead 69, and Marty Mac report in. You have to be present to win. If no one's present to win, then all of you don't type your number yet. Be ready with your number, because the first number takes it, but don't put your number yet. Okay, Hoghead 69 is in the house. Is Marty Mac or Wet Hop in the house? Okay, we have Marty Mac in the house. I'm going to give Wet Hop 1 minute. 1 minute starting now. It's 6 seconds after on my watch. That's 6 seconds after 60 more seconds. If Wet Hop doesn't come on and say, I'm here, Wet Hop here, then this is going to be between Hoghead 69 and Marty Mac. Now, Hoghead 69, start thinking of your numbers. This is your choices. I have 2 44s, 2 41s, 2 10s, 2 38s, 2 9s, and 2 big 45s. They hit hard. Have your 2 numbers ready. If you do a duplicate, the first one that calls a duplicate wins if that's what I roll. You're only going to call your numbers 1 time, and I will roll till I hit one of you. Time is definitely up. Drew Bradley, Battle Royal, 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm going to do X's all the way across the board. No one comment for the time being. Hoghead 69 and Marty Mack. Call your numbers. Marty Mack's in. Hoghead 69. You've got 1 minute. If you don't put your number in 1 minute, it automatically defaults to Marty Mack 63. Ooh. Bam. What's it going to be? We got a 38.45 and a 44.9. And now we go before Donald Trump and, of course, Andy 79Z28. Andy 79Z28, he tells Donald Trump, he gives him, he is who Donald Trump reports to Andy on a lot of things. So, you know, I'm just telling you guys this, okay? So 38.45 and 44.9. So Donald Trump is saying that Andy just told him, roll. There's the dice and the Tonka. Tonka drops. We have 9.45. Oh, oh, both of them close. Here we go. 10.44. The Tonka can't lie. The Tonka can't lie. 44.45. Tonkas don't lie. 45.10. Here's a set of 38s. That would be Andy for sure. And right now, suspense is up. I can see it. I see it. $45 and 9. 9 and 10. $41 and 10. 41 and 9. Hang on, I gotta pull their comments down there. They're going up. Okay, here we go. Tonkas never lie. 9. Oh, look at that. These guys are like dueling it so close. I can't see all the remarks, but I'm going to read them when I'm done. I'm only looking at their numbers. 41 and 44. 10, 44. 45, 41. We can go all day long, boys and girls. It just takes one turn of the dice. 41-10, 41-10, 41-10. Reminds me of Andy. 45-45. Couple of 38s. Andy's back in the game. Andy's back in the game. 45-9. Look at that. 44-45. These guys, they are dancing around the number. 45-10. Woo. 10-45. 44-38. 44.9. Oh man, this was the most suspenseful giveaway we've had, and this is exactly how I'm doing it from now on. Make sure you go to 76highboy.com, because I'm starting another giveaway tomorrow. I'll have it posted, and next Sunday I'm going to do exactly what we just did. So Hoghead, text me, because you're in my phone, your shipping address, and even just type your phone into there so I can send it to the guy that donated this. And man, this was really great. This was a lot of fun. So I'm going to go now, and I got to read the remarks. I can only imagine what Andy's been typing, you know. Thank you, Marty Mac. You're awesome, man. You guys, you were just going back and forth so close with your numbers. Here we go. What are the comments? Yeah, 41.9. Those are yours, and I rolled them 2 times in a row. Drew Bradley, this is exciting, and I'm not even playing. It's just like torture. Okay, Michael, I'll explain it to you, okay? Because you got to get in on the giveaways. I got to get a bingo machine, yeah. Funny remarks. I should get a bingo machine. I mean, I'm not sure how it works, but I have an idea. So okay, so we got Michael Adams. Go to 76highboy.com. Tomorrow, I'm going to post a giveaway. When you see the giveaway, go into it, and I'm going to put the numbers on these 2 dice. They're custom dice. They have caliber designations like 240, 244s. You got 245s, 241s, 210s, and of course, we can't leave 9 out, right? 2 9s. So tomorrow when I post it, in your mind, you're going to pick 2 numbers that you think I'm going to roll off these 2 dice, and you're going to post it on the forum. The next Sunday, and on that forum will be a link to next week's giveaway. So next Sunday, go to the forum, click on the link, and you'll be right here. And I'm going to roll the dice. And how it works is whoever posts on the forum, if we got several guys that all post the same numbers, then they battle it out and they pick their numbers live and they go for it. That's how it works. This is my new way. I'm kind of developing it, so bear with me. But did that seem like a fair way to do it? Wow, we got 30 on. This is really awesome. So now, just so everybody knows, right now we're done with the giveaway. Marty Mac, or no, Hoghead's gonna, yeah, Michael Adams, 76highboy.com. Make sure you join and use a fake name. Don't use your real name. But now, open for questions. If you got questions, I'll be glad to answer them to the best that I can. I'm going to close it another 20 minutes, unless there's no questions. Okay, everyone knows, Julian Dunbar, he's going to donate a borescope. That's the giveaway I'm going to open tomorrow on the forum, and then next Sunday right here on YouTube, it'll be live. Oh, dinner's ready in 15 minutes, so that means at 4:57 I gotta go. It's gonna be a good dinner, and my wife's not having to cook. We got our awesome son and his wife, newlyweds. They're cooking for us, so it's gonna be really good. And then we got a blueberry pie we're gonna have. She's cutting me short. Miss Highboy, she got a really good blueberry pie she's going to be cooking, so that's what I'll be having for dessert. We also have this cheese. We're going to cut it up and put it on crackers and have that. I don't know. Maybe I'll have cheese crackers and blueberry pie, or one or the other. And then we're going to watch a movie tonight, you know. I don't have a borescope. I need to get one, but I won't get in it. I mean, this is for you guys. This is all for you guys. So this is really great. This is very humbling. Yeah, dessert on the live stream. I used to eat on the live stream, do my breakfast and my desserts, you know. I'm not sure what they're eating. It's got potatoes and sausage in it. You can't beat it. Potato and sausage right there. That's perfect. Okay, Drew. Andy just said something. If you enter and you win it, you can pay it forward, which means the next day I would restart the giveaway and everyone piles in and it builds the excitement. So you really should get in on it. You know, you can make it pretty interesting that way. I love kielbasa. Ugh. Yeah. A little something for you. If somebody says, I was reloading some small rifle, some cartridge, small rifle primers, and I accidentally loaded them up with small pistol primers, can I shoot them? It's not a yes, no. It's not. A small pistol primer can handle up to 45,000 psi. A small rifle primer has a thicker cup. That thicker cup allows the small rifle primer to handle pressures that exceed 45,000 psi. So if someone says, I loaded up some rifle cartridges that required small rifle primers, and I use small pistols, can I shoot them? The correct answer is yes, as long as 3 pieces of criteria are met. 1, pressures don't exceed 45,000 pounds. Your pressures can't exceed 45,000 psi. 2, as long as you're not on the min. 3, as long as you're at least 10% below max. what would be the problem if you loaded up a rifle round in a bottleneck cartridge with a min charge and you used a pistol round or a small pistol primer? The problem isn't going to be overpressure. It's going to be under 45,000, more than likely. The problem is going to be if you're on a min charge and you use a pistol primer, there's a chance your pressures could really drop and stick your bullet in the bore. So that's a bad deal, okay? So once again, for clarity, if someone's loading bottleneck cartridge cases for a rifle that require a small rifle primer and they accidentally put in a small pistol and they say, can I shoot them? Don't say, send it. That's wrong. That is wrong, 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 wrong. The correct answer is, as long as 1, you're under 45,000 PSI, 2, you're above min, 3, you're below max by 10%. There you go. I like how Michael Hurtnick thinks. We didn't have to cook it. Hey, old guy, disc golf. It's good to have you. We have a lot of guys on, a lot of new guys, and it's really good to have you. So just so you all know, right now I am working on a video. I did something really, I just did something. Just because. I'll show you what it is, but I need 5 people to say, yes, show us. I'm just not going to show you unless I know some people want to see it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because maybe you don't want to see what I did. Maybe, you might not. Our Roy is in the house. Drew Bradley, yep. RK Reller 1, yes, show us. Alaska 1, Andy, show it. Show me, I am from Missouri. Yes, show us. Sure, why not? Okay. It's not that big a deal. And it's something that I would have never done. But I could not get, I was trying to make a video. I couldn't get my camera to, it just wouldn't focus. No matter what I did. And then I thought, well, give it something to focus on. I didn't know if it would work, and it did. Look at the base of my dies. I polished them, and I polished right there. It's awesome. So look at this. That's what they regularly look like, right? And it made my camcorder focus right in on it. I'm like, that worked. I have struggled with that and for a long time, and I don't know what made me think of that. But what's funny is your dies, they just look top notch. Now, don't polish inside. Particularly, look how this one turned out. But don't polish inside of your resize, okay? But man, look at that. Is that awesome? They look like jewelry. If your wife see these, they're going to want to put them in a ring mount and wear your die. So don't let them see you polishing your die if you polish them. I'll tell you how I did it. It's very easy. right there. It doesn't take long. The mag and aluminum polish. Don't put it up inside the die, just the outside, and spin it. And if you have any rust on there, take it right off. Take it right off. So there you go. They do look nice. I was like, I wouldn't do that to all my dice, but my reloading dice, but I couldn't get it to focus. And as soon as I polished them, it focused right on it, you know. So there you go. I want to thank everybody. Just so you know, there's going to be more content coming out of my channel because it's getting cool. I'm able to make more videos. I have a Bible study I'm going to put out tomorrow. So watch my channel. I got a Bible study. So it's a really good Bible study. It's talking about the first mention of Jesus in the Bible in Genesis. The first mention. It's kind of like, how would Noah know that a Savior was coming and was going to defeat Satan? How would he know? That's tomorrow's Bible study. So I'm going to have more content coming out. I'm going to get real busy. So thank you. This is what I want everyone to do. I want everyone to just comment whatever you want, and I'm going to call you off, and then I'm going to go get some dinner. So go ahead, comment. I'm going to call y'all off. Uncle Milty, yeah, Bible study. Okay, so Hoghead says, thanks to all, and we thank you for jumping in there, Power Hunter. Jesus lives. Yes, he does. Andy79, enjoy your dinner. Thanks, buddy. Uncle Milty, good Labor Day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bobby Barlow, yeah. And my good buddy, Bobby. Drew Bradley, free time. I used to ask, what's that? The past 3 years, getting both shoulders rectified. I am bouncing off the walls, being forced to sit here and heal. Well, you get the healing. Have a nice Labor Day, says the beautiful Miss Highboy. FK Reller 1 says, enjoy dinner, sir. I sure will. Marty Mac 63, it was great. It was great, and thank you. Julian Dunbar, great to see you, Highboy. It's good to see you. Harold Farmer, have a great Labor Day. And you do the same, my friend. Chris Field, ribs for tomorrow. Ooh, I was going to do ribs tomorrow. No. I thought about smoking ribs, and I thought about doing a pork shoulder. But now what we're going to do jambalaya rice tomorrow. My wife's going to make her taco seasoned meat, and I'm going to do my spiced shrimp, and I'm having spiced burritos, and I'll take my real flour tortillas and grill them on the oven burner. That's the best. So it's going to be rice and shrimp burritos for me. Oh, man. Come on over, everybody. I'll feed you. So we have Andre D'Angelo, Michael Hartnick, Duffer 426, Stephen Crossland, Jerry Bear Tactical, good to have you. R. Roy, you have a safe holiday too. Okay, Drew Bradley, get better because I need someone to spot me on the bench press. Get your shoulder going, buddy. I need you. Yours is going to be just fine, I think, Chris. Okay, Jerry Bear Tactical, ribeyes and fillets. Guys and gals, that's the end of this video. Get over to 76highboy.com. Get on the next giveaway starting tomorrow, and we will see you hopefully in tomorrow's Bible study. It's going to be a really good Bible study, trust me. So we're out in 3, 2, 1. We'll see you guys on the next.